Hi y'all, I'm back. This is pre-recorded. I wasn't seeing my comments in the chat, so I just want to get through the second half of the zodiacs. I meditated. I'm rested, so let's finish these off, okay? I will talk like if I'm on live, so that way you guys know the process of my chat room, okay? When you guys enter my chat room, I ask you guys to drop your zodiac. The reason why I drop your zodiac is even if that message is zeroed in on that person, depending on their zodiac, you'll be able to relate and resonate with that message. If it's your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus, or depending upon if you have that zodiac as a placement in your chart. Okay, thank you so much for always taking the time to come see me. Thank you so much for showing your love and support and understanding that I'm taking so forever to build this, but I have a lot of social anxiety. You wouldn't think so when you see me at my job, but my job is my security bubble, so I feel that I could be free to be myself. But otherwise, I'm pretty much a homebody. I'm home most of the time. Yes, I do make memories and have mommy and me times with my kids, but I'm a loner. I stay to myself a lot, and a lot of people can't figure that out because of my personality, but it is what it is. I appreciate you guys for those that have been with me in the beginning from day one. It's very much appreciative. Thank you for those that chime in my inbox, that chime in my email. I don't thank those that send those, whatever. But anyways, it's kind of like, I don't know, but whatever. But yeah, but thanks to those inbox messages, those inspirations, it is appreciated. I also want to thank those that donated. I'm leaving it in my PayPal account and letting it build towards streaming equipment to get back on YouTube. I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so I can't go live on YouTube all the time. I don't have access to stream live all the time. But I would like to build on YouTube. People are pushing me in inbox to go to YouTube, and I do. I'm ready. I'm finally ready. I thought I was ready 1,000 times when I was saying it, but I really feel like I'm ready. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, enough of the gab. And again, thank you so much for taking the time to come see me. If you would like to donate to my channel and our page, those expenses again are going towards the equipment I need to go back to streaming full time on YouTube, and to also any expenses like the Wi-Fi to keep me active. Again, thank you all so much for the time and support. It does take a lot of time and energy, and sometimes a few days to recoup from doing these general messages. These general messages is the overall energy. Some can relate, none can relate, all may relate. If it's not your story, don't push it to fit. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you trust your intuition, not tell you what to do. All right, let's get on with it. Libra, Libra, Libra. I really feel like in the energy of a Libra, you're contemplating about a certain person and or a situation that you're dealing with. It could be you or the person that you're dealing with, but I really feel like that there's some stagnancy in the relationship. I really feel like that there's no even exchange of love, communication, and respect. I really feel like that once you set the boundaries and limits and make them stick and have a better understanding of where each other stand, that the relationship has a potential to recover. But I really feel like in the energy of a Libra, the Libra themselves, I really feel like it's like they're grasping for a new adventure. They're grasping for something new. They want something new. That they're contemplating about a present person and a situation that they're dealing with, if they should move forward or not. Sorry if I don't look at the camera. I channel hard. Sometimes I forget I'm even in the room, so I do apologize. But I do feel like in the energy of a Libra, you're holding yourself back from truly being happy within, and it could be outside sources that are causing that happiness within. I feel like in the energy of a Libra, that there's something that needs to be brought to the table. There's something that needs to be brought a balance and fairness in. I really feel like for some Libras, again, it could be you, the person that you're dealing with, but I feel like for some Libras, you're dealing with a uneven exchange of a connection. You're dealing with a connection that doesn't give the even give and take of love, communication, and respect. And depending upon you or the person that you're dealing with, or both of you, there's certain behavioral patterns and or habits and or unemotional and detached situations occurring that it's causing the relationship to die out, phase out, fade out, and it's causing for one person in the relationship to want to discover outside of themselves, because they've been doing a lot of self-discovery within themselves, and they're starting to realize that certain people, places, and things that are present in their life, they're starting to realize they're not seeing it long term like they saw it before. They're not seeing the potential of a long-term partnership as they saw it before, and that's because there's not an even exchange of love, communication, and respect. And there could be certain addictions that playing a part. Addictions could be food, addictions could be sex, addiction could be one is a workaholic, addictions could be, drugs, alcohol intervening, you know what I mean, causing the people to be unemotional, detached, and not vulnerable to each other. I really feel like in the energy of a Libra, that there's a possibility, a potential of fixing the relationship, but I really feel like that your faith dwindles the days that go by, that the relationship may suffer a loss, may suffer a breakup. I do feel for some of you Libras, there's going to be separation and heartbreak taking place for you, to understand that this is a life lesson, to not, live in those emotions to a point where you seep into such a deep depression, to a point where you feel suicidal, or you feel closed off to the world, or you feel unloved and uncared for. No, that's not the case. That's God and the angels, or whoever you believe in, putting you at a halt in your path to take a step back, take a look at the fine detail, because you might be missing something, and to help you move forward and making the right decision on what's best for you. Sometimes you do have to release and let go of the person you love the most if they're not matching up and aligning up with their own goals and aspirations, and the goals and aspirations of the relationship, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I always feel like a relationship is 50-50, and in order for it to be 50-50 is the person on this side needs to be doing their goals, aspirations, responsibilities, organized and prioritized, and this side needs to do the same thing, and to have that balance and fairness on each side, to balance that work and play, to be able to come together, compromise, incorporate, and collaborate, and what it makes for a good relationship between you two. Yes, the relationship have differences. Yes, the relationship have certain that you guys have certain quirks about each other that you don't like about each other. But I really feel like in the energy for some Libras, there's a certain addiction, a certain behavioral pattern and or habit that's occurring, that's preventing the relationship from growing and expanding. And until the person, you or the person that you're dealing with, Libra, confronts those insecurity fears, confronts those things going on within, your relationship's going to suffer and possibly cause a breakup. Okay, and it could be God and the angels in the universe saying to you that there's something better on your path, that if you release and let go of the toxicity in your life. And again, I feel like in the energy of some Libras that they're ready to expand and grow, and take the leap of faith and separate them from the energies that are weighing them down, draining them and hindering them from their goals and aspirations, and hindering them from new adventures. So Libra, continue to release and let go of any negative energy that drains your energy, that holds you back, that hinders you from being who you are. I just truly feel like that, Libra, there's an expansion in love and career on your path for some of you. But if something's not working out, it doesn't feel right, it's time to, move on from that, okay? It's time to move forward in the direction that feels right, okay, Libra? And that's what I get. I want to keep it. I want me to keep it. Oh, no, they want me to keep that. Sorry. All right. So, Libra, surrender your fear of change, okay? The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, and or relationship, or if you're in fear of aging and or death. Repeat the affirmation: I have faith that all is well. You have faith that all is well. Libra has faith that all is well. Okay, and the cards that came out to you is surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone happy. And And also at the same time, Libra, don't take your frustrations out on, and I feel like for some of you, it's the person that you're dealing with, that don't take your frustrations out on that person. Don't take your misery out on that person. If you're feeling upset, if you're feeling depressed, you're feeling sad, really take a look within, because it could be you that's not the problem. But with the person with addiction, it's them that has, that's their problem, and that's the problem that's causing a relationship. But I really feel like in the energy of a Libra that there's going to be some changes occurring in your life. I know these energies are for the rest of August, but they're saying for the rest of the year, there's going to be certain transitions and changes occurring in your life. There's going to be some bumps in the road. You're going to feel stuck and stagnant for a moment, but just know that you're going to continue to move forward, that you're not going to live in that depression and that sadness forever, that they want me to tell you that this is only temporary, and to not make it permanent. And in order to not make it permanent, to put yourself first, to give yourself the self-love and self-care that you need moving forward, to do what you got to do, organize, to prioritize. If you're capable to do for yourself, then do for yourself, and don't worry about what everybody thinks. And if you need to walk away and move on, especially from a person that you may love the most, to better yourself, then you may have to do that. All right, the cards that came out for you: surrender the habit of people pleasing, speak your needs and be true to yourself, focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Surrender to success, Libra. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Surrender to what is, Libra. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. What you can't change a situation compassionately, accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Let go of what you can't control. See things and feel things for what they are. Accept things and feel things for what they are. It is what it is, okay? The cards that came out is surrender to your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you, Libra, to open up to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. And what I take from this card for you, Libra, it's time to see your self-worth. It's time to realize your self-worth. It's time to know your self-worth. It's time to see that if you're giving out the love, communication, and respect, that if you're not getting back, that it's okay for you to look for it elsewhere. But make sure that you're respecting yourself and others. Make sure that you're honest with yourself and others, and that you're not doing any sneaky, manipulative, lying, cheating, or whatever ways that, I don't know, they just told me to point that out. I don't know. And at the end of the day, surrender to resentments, Libra. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. And although you may be dealing with the person and a situation, or you're that person in that situation that's causing the draining of energy, that's causing the toxicity, that's causing the relationship to suffer, then you or that person needs to take a step back and really reflect what it is you want moving forward. And if you guys can't compromise and match up and understand these differences, then you might want to reconsider going in a different direction. I'm just saying. What comes up for you, Scorpio, is self-discovery. You've been going through a lot of past emotional baggage, but it's not that you're bringing it to the present for it to stay there, that you're bringing it to the surface to release and let go. Because just a reminder that a lot of us are not aware that there's a lot of insecurity, fears, beliefs, and all kinds of perceptions and opinions and stuff that are so buried down deep in your subconscious. And then when you start the self-love and self-care and the healing process, those insecurities and fears, those self-doubts, anything that was buried down deep in the subconscious is coming to the surface, and it's asking you, are you ready to release, heal, and let go, or are you going to hold on to it and let's bury it down deep and not make room for the new? I'm just saying. All right, Scorpio. So they're telling me that you're doing a lot of decluttering, you're doing a lot of organizing to prioritizing, that you're placing your ducks in a row, that you've been working on ideas and or projects behind the scenes, that you've been getting a lot more self-confidence, that you've been finding your inner voice, that you've been letting your inner child out to come and play. And again, this could be already happening now, or happening down the road. But I really feel like in the energy of a Scorpio, when you continue to get out of your own way, when you continue to release and let go of things that you can't control, when you continue to release and let go of any toxic energy that's around you, and continue to release and let go of anything that drains you of your energy, and align you with things that want to help you succeed as you want to see them succeed, you will start to feel a lot lighter. When you release and let go, you're making room for the new. And I really feel like in the energy of a Scorpio, you're getting out of your own way. You're seeing potential opportunity. You're seeing, by changing your belief systems, by changing the negative things that you say about yourself, that great things can happen. By thinking positive and by smiling through the bullshit, you're realizing that good things can happen. By, going with the flow and rolling with the punches and letting it roll off your shoulders, you're letting things happen. Be patient with yourself. I know for the energy of some Scorpios, you're going to go through some heartbreak. They're telling me that there's going to be a death that's going to be occurring in the family. To prepare yourself for a death that's occurring in the family. That their time is coming, and that everybody does grieve when they lose someone. But Spirit is worried for some of the Scorpios, because some of the Scorpios, and the energy of some Scorpios, and again, this can relate to some, none, or all, but the energy of some Scorpios are going to lose themselves in the process of grieving for that person. So if any Scorpios come across this message, please don't lose yourself. There's opportunity of growth and expansion in the career sector, income, and love for some of you. So I just feel like in the energy of a Scorpio, there's going to be a death in your family very soon. And that's what I came up with, Scorpio, and I'm sorry for your loss. Scorpio, it's time to surrender your ego, okay? Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So always stay real, always stay humble, Scorpio. Be honest with yourself and others, okay? Don't let your ego win, okay? Don't let your ego hold you back what feels right and what you should move forward on, okay? Surrender your need to always be right, okay, Scorpio? Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. Surrender the frustration, okay? Frustration doesn't open any doors, Scorpio. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, regroup, so you may approach the situation more calmly. And what I get from this card, Scorpio, for some of you, that it's time for you to take a time out, go out in nature, and really reflect and really prepare for big changes and transitions that are about to occur for some of you. There's going to be big changes and transitions coming in your direction. So make sure that you believe in yourself. Make sure that you trust your intuition and listen to your inner voice and surrender to spirit. Because once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. Remember, Scorpio, everything happens in divine time, not on your timetable, okay? So be patient with yourself, pace yourself, and understand that everybody's going at a different pace in their spiritual journey. Have patience, because everybody has different opinions and perceptions and levels of consciousness of understanding, okay? So make sure that you listen to understand, not just listen to respond. Sagittarius, what comes for you is They're telling me, Sagittarius, you're realizing your worth. They're telling me that you've had people cross your path, I would say the past year, or even previous years, that caused you to really go down deep and think. But then I feel in the energy of some Sagittariuses, that thinking turned into depression, that thinking turned into self-doubt, that thinking turned into self-love, that thinking turned into self-care, that thinking halted your goals and aspirations, that thinking hindered you from your dreams, that thinking stopped you in your tracks to really take a look at what your worth is. And I really feel like in the energy of some Sagittarius is you're finally getting that aha moment of what your worth is. You're finally getting that ha moment that you deserve the love, respect, and communication. And that if you don't receive that even give and take of love, communication, and respect, that it's not necessarily a problem with you. It could be a problem with that person. It could be that person's insecurities and fears are getting to the best of them. It could be that person, or it could be you, Sagittarius, because again, this could resonate with your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus, or if you have Sagittarius as a placement in your chart. But I really feel like in the energy of a Sagittarius that you're overcoming, you're finally getting the gist and overcoming connections that bring you down. You're overcoming connections that drain your energy. You overcome connections that criticize you to a point where it brings you down and not lifts you up. That I feel in the energy, and again, this could be already happening now, or happening down the road, but I feel like in the energy of a Sagittarius, you've done a lot of self-reflection. You've done a lot of self-healing, a lot of releasing and let go. I feel like, at first you were resistant to change. At first you were afraid of change. At first you were afraid of what you were going to lose. But when you start to release and let go what no longer sees purpose, and you start to see what was being replaced new, you start to believe in yourself more. You start to know your worth more. You start organizing prioritizing more. You start decluttering more. You start to realize what people and places and things are important to you and what no longer serves present to you. You start to realize that, certain connections might take time to grow and expand, that certain connections have to take time to trust, that certain connections that they may be going through their own battle and it not necessarily be something with you. I really feel like in the energy... I get this a lot with the Sagittarius, and the reason why I react like this to the Sagittarius, because I'm a Sagittarius sun and I've been single forever, and yeah, I begin the energy for a lot of the single Sagittarius is that there's new love potential coming in your energy. There's new love potential of growth and expansion. That there's energies around you that want to see you grow and expand, but you are just blocking yourself from seeing what that growth and expansion is. I really feel like from your energy, Sagittarius, there is growth and expansion in money, career, love, like so much coming in your direction, Sagittarius. But I feel like in the energy of some Sagittarius, you're letting your low self-esteem get to the best of you. You're letting your insecurity get to the best of you. You're letting... stop second guessing yourself, to rely on your intuition. Don't be afraid to rely on your intuition. That's your inner voice talking to you, and that you do have spirit guides and spirits around you that have you back, that protect you, and to speak to them and ask them what you need. They're there to listen. I feel like in the energy of a Sagittarius, for a lot of you, that I know for some of you, you have gotten out of what they call the dark night of the soul. And some people succeed at it, other people don't. and they get held back more deep because they let themselves get deeper in depression, anxiety. Instead of seeing the life lesson, they're soaking and sitting in the emotional baggage of it all. So I really feel like in your energy, Sagittarius, that you're taking that leap of faith, you're making changes and transitions, and although you feel like it's going slow, you know and realize that it all happens in divine timing and not in time and not on your timeline. I really feel like in the energy of Sagittarius for the rest of August and even for the rest of the year, there's going to be a lot of changes and transitions. There's going to be a lot of perceptions. There's a change of perception. There's going to be, they're telling me there's going to be a situation that's going to come in front of you that's going to take you by surprise, that you don't know what to make of it at first, to not rely on the past history, to stay in the present and now of what's being presented in front of you. Do not rely on your emotions of the past of the situation. Stay in the present and be logical, not just emotional. And that's what I get, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, your overall energy for the rest of August is surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So continue to release and let go what you can't control. Continue to release and let go what no longer serves your purpose. Continue to release and let go of any toxicity, okay? It's time, Sagittarius. Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual being. Surrender to miracles, Sagittarius. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. And the last card for you is surrender to creativity, Sagittarius. So let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas on how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Basically backing up what a spirit channeled to you. All right. Capricorn. They're telling me to balance. They're telling me to tell you to balance the work and play. That although you've been working on goals and aspirations and ideas and/or projects behind the scenes, that to take it easy. That you're doing what you're supposed to. You organize and prioritize it, but don't lose yourself in the process. Don't forget that self-love and self-care. Don't forget to take a time out for yourself. Go into nature. They're telling me to balance that work and play, and that's only original to say that to a Capricorn, because Capricorns are known to be workaholics. Capricorns are known to not balance the work and play. Capricorns are known to be all about work. Well, Capricorn spirit here is telling me to tell you to balance that work and play. Otherwise, they're going to halt you in your path, stop you and say, hey, pay attention to the fine details. You might be missing something. Pay attention to the fine details. You might be missing opportunities that are going to help you grow and expand. Don't let your ego get to the best of you. I'm just saying, Capricorn. I feel like in the energy of Capricorns, they're releasing, letting go, and they're overcoming the thought processes of comparing themselves to other people. They're overcoming their thought processes of any new people in front of them, that they're preventing themselves or matching them with people that crossed their path in the past, that they're going to look for the person for themselves and see and feel the person and the situation for itself in the present and not compare it to anything from the past, if that makes sense, Capricorn. I'm just saying. So the overall energy, Capricorn, for you, it's time for you to surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life, Capricorn, is to change, let joy in, and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy, okay? Just because you're smiling through the bullshit, just because you laugh at yourself while you're going through a hard time, doesn't mean that you don't care about the situation. It means that you're finding humor in a difficult situation. You're conditioning yourself to not stay stuck and live in emotional baggages. You condition yourself to have a positive mindset, even if regardless things are not going right, okay? People seem to think that, when I'm throwing out out, oh, be positive, stay positive, because I'm a positive, happy, dappy person and I got rainbows and Skittles coming out my ass. No, it's because the fact that if I let my problems, if I let drama around me, if I let anything get me, drain me, condition me on a daily basis, then I'm going to condition to stay miserable, unemotional, detached, isolated, and all that. Okay, so yes, stay positive through the bullshit. Yes, not everything is rainbows and gumdrops, but it's okay to condition yourself to stay positive and happy within, even while you're going through problems. I'm just saying. Okay, surrender your comparison with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power, Capricorn. Put you first. Continue to put you first. They're telling me for a lot of you, you've been finally learning the lesson to put you first. You've been finally learning the lesson that it's not selfish to put you first. You've been finally learning the lesson to release and let go and accept the genuine unconditional love that is presented in front of you. So it's time, okay? It's time to surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue or solve a problem. Because Capricorn, I know for some of you, there's ideas and or projects going on behind the scenes. And Spirit's here to tell me, to tell you, don't worry so much. Don't overthink. Don't overanalyze. Everything's going to work out. But again, make the right choices. Have the right intentions. Set the good intentions. Set the limits and boundaries. And let go of what you can't control. I'm just saying. It's time for you to surrender to your soul's path, Capricorn. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and embrace every moment. I'm just saying. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. Aquarius is a people pleaser. Aquarius, does things for people. Aquarius especially does things for people with people that are willing to do things back. Aquarius likes to seek an even give and take of exchange, but I feel like in the energy of some Aquariuses, and this isn't original to an Aquarius, and what else is new for some of you? Why do you continue to be unemotional, detached? You know you love a person. An orb just flew again. I don't know if you saw that. But Aquarius, there's a person that really has a lot of love for you. They're telling me to tell a story right now. There's a person that has a lot of love for you, but because of your certain addictions, behavioral patterns, and or habits, you're holding yourself back from having they're telling me from having a happy, true family life. That there's certain toxicities in your life that you're letting happen, that you're not setting those boundaries and limits, that you're letting certain addictions, behavioral patterns, and or habits get in the way of your soul's growth. You're preventing yourself from growing and expanding. That it's time to release and let go of any addictions that you may have. Person, place, or thing, drugs, alcohol, but there's something in your energy, could be person, thing, or addiction, that's holding you from truly succeeding, that you have the potential to succeed and grow and expand, but because you continue to let toxicity in your life, you continue to align yourself unemotional and detached. Well, it only makes sense, Aquarius. If you're unemotional and detached, you're going to attract what you are. If you're unemotionally detached, you're going to attract emotionally detached. And when you attract emotionally detached, you get a toxic, negative energy situation, because you get two people that don't love each other. You get two people that are battling within, and because they can't face and confront their battles within, they take it out on outside of themselves, on the people that are in front of them. Okay, and I feel like in the energy of an Aquarius, you or the person that you're dealing with is doing just that. You're taking it out on outside of you when you should be taking it within. You should be fighting that battle within. It has nothing to do with outside of your unhappiness. It has everything. Your unhappiness has everything to do with you. You are responsible for you. You are responsible for your unhappiness. You are responsible for you, Aquarius. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that that's what they're telling me. You are responsible for you, and that there's somebody that loves you unconditionally and genuinely. So it's time to take responsibility. I'm just saying. It's time to release and let go of any toxicity, any people, places, and things, behavioral habits, and or conditions, and or perceptions you may have about yourself. They've expired, they told me. That in the energy of some Aquariuses, you're fully aware that these beliefs or things that you say about yourself or occurrences that happen in your life, that they expired. They no longer serve you purpose. And that for some of you, the reason why you're staying stuck and stagnant is because you're holding on to it and not making room and space for the new. So stop being so stubborn, Aquarius. I'm just saying. Wow. Boy, Pisces, man. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces is a water sign. Water flows. And that's what I feel like Pisces has been doing lately, is going with the flow. Letting things roll off the shoulders. I really feel like in the energy of a Pisces, because for some of you, you went within. Because for some of you, you didn't go to outside sources. Because for some of you, that you learned how to be your own best. You learned how to laugh at yourself. You learned how to deal with difficult situations with ease. I really feel like in the energy of a Pisces for some of you, and I've been saying it for the longest time, for some of you, I feel like for a group of you, you were stuck in a toxic situation, but you're finally seeing the situation for what it is. And they're telling me that once you release and let go of that toxic situation, that something new and better is coming in its place. And to continue to be patient and pace yourself and continue to work on your goals and aspirations and the ideas and our projects behind the scenes that you feel like you're stuck and stagnant. But Spirit's here through me to tell you that you're not stuck and stagnant, Pisces. They want you to take a break. They want you to take a time out. They want you to continue to give yourself the self-love, self-care. They want you to continue to decrease the self-doubt that you may have about yourself. They want you to continue to look at the fine details and release and let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve your purpose. They also tell me for some of you, you're moving to another location, a new address, a new home. And for others of you, your business is about to grow and expand that you didn't think was going to happen. It's going to happen. Just to continue to be patient with yourself and make the right choices to make it happen, and do not stay attached to the results. And again, there's a lot of new of everything coming in your direction, Pisces, but continue to stop the self-negative talk, to turn that self-negative talk to self-compassion, to stop doubting yourself, to believe in yourself, to know that you have what it takes to move forward, that there's a lot of there's a lot of talent. It sounded like toxic in my head. There's a lot of talent that you have, that you become more aware that you have, that you've already aware that you have, that you're really starting to embrace that you have, that's going to help you transpire and grow the project and your idea that you have going on behind the scenes. I really feel like in the energy of a lot of Pisces, you're staying calm, cool, and collected. You're listening to understand, not listening to respond. You're learning to pick your battles. You're reaching out when it feels right. That's what I get, Pisces. I'm just saying. I really feel like your energy is open to opportunities, because you're releasing, letting go, and you're making space for the new. Good for you. Continue to declutter people, places, and things. And the reason why I say things also is because objects shouldn't have to fulfill your happiness. Not just people have to fulfill your happiness. Not just places have to fulfill your happiness. The happiness starts with you. You have to build and fulfill your happiness first. I'm just saying. I'm going to take them. All right. Surrender to the habit of people-pleasing, Pisces. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Okay? Again, Focus on yourself, okay? Pisces, surrender fear, okay? Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on the solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Again, further backing up what I'm saying. I don't need the cards. The cards are a divination tool to help spirit messages be led to you, okay? So surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Again, backing up what I already said, you become calm, cool, and collected at peace about a person and a situation. When you started focusing on yourself first and you started getting back on your track on your goals and aspirations and started really pursuing your ideas and or projects behind the scenes, it started to make you feel good about yourself because you're doing something for yourself. It's your baby, it's your project, it's your idea, and no one can take it away from you. No one can stomp on you, no one can criticize you, no one can put you down. No, you know what I'm saying? So continue to do things for yourself. It's not being selfish, Pisces. I'm just saying. So surrender to the limits, surrender to boundaries and limits. It's healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Even I know it's hard saying no to a person that you love the most, but if it doesn't feel right, don't put yourself in situations that don't feel right. You have the right to say no. I'm just saying, okay? And surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you, okay? So Pisces, what I got to say to you, for some of you, good for you. Good for you for doing the work. Good for you for going through the healing processes. No one said a spiritual journey is clean. No one said a spiritual journey is easy peasy. It's not. It's messy. It takes you on physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And Pisces, you're doing it. Okay, again, it can relate for some, it can relate for all, and it can relate for none. But a lot of you Pisces, you're doing it and you're gonna succeed. And they're telling me you're gonna see some kind of outcome, but to not stay attachment to the results, but you're gonna see some kind of breakthrough or outcome from now until the rest of the year, Pisces. And that's what I get. So continue to be about the new and continue to let go of the old. Pisces, you got this. This feels good. I feel calm, cool, and collected. I want to stay with this energy. Just saying. Oh, Pisces is my rising, so I can. You know what I mean? Because Pisces is like known to be the most emotional sign, the most intuitive sign. So to feel this calm, cool, and collectedness and learn to pick your battles and being logical, not just emotional. Just saying, Pisces. You did it. Thank you all for taking the time to come see me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please show your love and support. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to help you trust your intuition. I'm here to help you find the best version of you. Just saying. Because at the end of the day, it has to do with you.